Before the game today, the Mariners designated Casey Lawrence for assignment and selected Jesse Hahn from Tacoma. Jesse Hahn was not available because he wasn't in Chicago. He will be in Houston tomorrow. And tomorrow, George Kirby will make his first start of the season as the Mariners win 6-5. Andres Munoz picks up his 16th save of the year, league leading 16th save of the year. The win goes to Legumina. Munoz has yet to give up an earned run in the first inning. Julio Rodriguez blasted a 3-run homer to score JP and Jorge Polanco, which was pretty epic. Then Tim Elko hit his third homer of the year in the bottom of the third, 1-run homer. Then Lennon Sosa hit a 2-run homer to tie the game. And then Joshua Palacios homered to take the 4-3 lead. Then Cal homered, his 16th, tying him with Aaron Judge for second behind Kyle Schwarber and Shohei Ohtani for second in the league. Then they friggin' hit Jorge with a pitch, which was awful. I did not like when they hit Jorge with a pitch. Then Chase Meadroth singled on a ground ball to the right fielder Leody Taveras to score Tim Elko. That was the White Sox 5th run to go up 5-4. And then Leody Taveras hit his first home run as a Mariner and second on the season to score Leo Rivas, who was a pinch runner for Rowdy Tellez, to put the Mariners' win probability at 75.3%. And then when Munoz came in, he gave up a base hit, and then he just locked in. Andres Munoz had a game in that 9th inning. Absolutely loved what I saw. Jorge Polanco did not actually get a hit today. He walked and was hit by a pitch to get on base twice. So his batting average does actually fall below 300 to 298, but his OPS is at 942. Cal's about to hit 250 on the season. He was on base 4 times today. 4 times today. 2 walks, 2 hits. Randy Arozarena had a bad game with 1 strikeout and a defensive miscue that allowed the White Sox to get a leadoff, either a leadoff or a second hitter double in the first inning. Rowdy Tellez had a nice hit today, did strike out twice. We struck out a total of 8 times while taking 5 walks and getting 7 hits, so that's totally okay. Master Boney had a hit. Ben Williamson didn't, but he had some amazing defensive plays that makes me think that he could potentially have some potential to be a future Gold Glover. Julio with a home run, 3 ribbies. He had 7 of the Mariners' 8 RBIs on the series going into today. That is a 2-1 win for the Mariners. This was the first time the Mariners had given up more than 1 run in the last 6 games. Apparently, according to Ryan Roland Smith, the Mariners set a major league record yesterday, going 5 straight games allowing 1 or fewer runs. They allowed 1 exactly. One guy who I wanted to talk about today actually was the starting pitcher for the Mariners, Logan Evans. He gave up 6 hits and 4 runs over 6 innings. So technically it's not a quality start, but he gave up also 3 home runs. And he struck out 7 while only walking 1. So an equal number of base runners and strikeouts, which to me, that is showing that he can do a lot. And I think he is absolutely going to be somebody who's going to be on this team for a while. At least somebody who's going to be able to be in the team's plans. Legumina had 2 strikeouts and Vargas had 1. Reissued 2 walks, and the White Sox had 8 hits. So not much. The White Sox actually out-hit us, but our walks really came down and did the damage. Neither JP or Jorge Polanco actually had a hit in the first inning. Julio had the only hit in the first inning. So that's 2 from JP, 1 from Jorge, and 2 from Julio. When the top of your lineup is getting on base and having homers, you're gonna get wins. Josh Rojas from the White Sox is down to a 143 batting average. Where's the other guy who was interested? Luis Robert went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts to lower his batting average to .178. There was some talk of the Mariners trading for him last year. I'm super glad we didn't. 2 hour, 43 minutes time of game, so it was a it was a pretty long game for what I thought was going to be a short game. I thought this game was going to be over in 2 hours or earlier, but lots of stuff happened. Mariners 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position, left 9 on base. White Sox 1 for 6, left 5 on base. So not bad. Fielding, passed balls. Okay. I didn't realize that passed balls didn't count as errors. How many? What? The White Sox had 2 errors and the Mariners had 1. It was a Dylan Moore fielding error that Oh, Randy did get on base because he got hit by a pitch, and then Polanco also got hit by a pitch. So we had 7 plus 5, so 15 base runners today. So really good game. And according to MLB.com, the announced attendance was 10,556, which is, wow, really bad. For those of you who don't know, I've been to Buffalo Bison's games with greater attendance than that. That is a really low amount of people. But overall, really good game. Last night's game was so disappointing I could barely get past the 5-minute mark of the video. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We start a series against Houston tomorrow, and I am super excited.
And again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, thetrapezoidtalks5436@gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send an email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.